Welcome to Bluntsaggie Tarot. My name is Robyn. I know nobody's there, but just give me a sec. I'm just going to pop over to the app. I want to make sure we're live, make sure we're connected, make sure we're good. We are. We're connected. Welcome in. Sorry, guys, I haven't been able to go live for a little bit. I was over at the cottage there, and it's just a little bit challenging to do that up there. So I'm back home, back at it, back to the grind, baby. So today's All Sign Live is going to be what's next in love. As always, we're going to go in astrological order, starting with Aries, and everything will be time-stamped at the end. Just give me time. I can't time-stamp while I'm live, but I will go through after the fact, and we'll get them time-stamped and get them bumping for you. You know how I do. I like to just get right into it. So let's start with Aries. Aries, welcome in. All right, Aries, let's talk about you. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see who's coming towards you, what you can expect, their intentions, and how this is going to play out for you. Spirit, talk to us. What's up with the Aries? Okay. What do we got here? We have the Sword and the Rose. So clarity, truth, revelation, protection, and power. We got cassette. Someone might be coming to speak their truth here, Aries. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over again. And somebody wants to ask you out on a date. Okay. So meeting someone new, getting back out there, planning and setting a date. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat, welcome in. Hey, NZ Aries, well, you're right in time. Hey, Letha, hope you guys are doing well. Okay, Aries. Oh, crap. I'm sorry, guys. There's like 4 spiders on my light over there. That is going to distract me. I hope that's not affecting the light there. Those are... Okay. Anywho, let's get into your reading, Aries. Let's see what's next in love, who's coming towards you. Let's see what they want, and let's see how it plays out for you. Well, we have the Sun. That's Leo energy, but I always consider the Sun Aries as well. A little bit of Aries influence here to start the reading, but the Sun's Leo. But the Sun's also happiness, yeah. There's the 3 of Pentacles. I do feel like someone's coming to speak their truth. I felt that when I saw the Sword and the Rose and the cassette here. Someone just wants to work on things, work things out. Build with you, right? This 3 of Pentacles has this compass. Well, there's the dapper gentleman or beautiful female. Taurus, we go Capricorn energy with this King of Coins, King of Pentacles. Okay. Anything else here for Aries? 5 of Pentacles, the Magician. There is your communication from this King of Pentacles. Ooh, there's the Hanged Man. Yeah, the Hanged Man's in reverse though. So Pisces energy, but they do not want to feel stuck no more. 8 of Pentacles. There's definitely someone who wants to work on this. 4 of Cups. They're thinking a lot about you here, Aries. So what I see here is someone coming to speak their truth. You make them happy. The Sun here, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in this type of reading is feeling left out, feeling sorry. They don't want to be stuck anymore. They want to move this connection forward. Okay. How is Aries going to know who this is? Or does Aries already know who this is? Or are there a lot of people who want to... Oh, the 8 of Pentacles. You want to work things out too. Okay. So as a reader, whenever the same card comes out in the reading twice like this, and I'm doing a reading about multiple people, which we are today, that represents both people feeling the same way. So this is someone you want to work on things with. You're not ready to give up on this connection. You've put too much into it, too many memories. Your heart's invested. You're invested. You don't want to be single. Yeah, but you haven't expressed that. You've kept that to yourself. There has been a painful ending here. So there is a separation between you and this person. I do feel maybe you've kept your feelings, kept your emotions. It could be no contact with that Hermit energy. But this is someone that you don't want to give up on either. So you want to work on this connection, and if this is your reading, you will definitely be hearing from this person. You two are on the same boat here, Aries. But let's get their long-term intention. Oh, those spiders are going to distract me. Maybe I should like get a little Swiffer thing. But I don't want to do that because spiders don't hurt us. I usually just let them go into the corner and I don't like them near me. Get away from me. Go in the corner. Just mind your own business, Mr. and Mrs. Spider family. Okay. What are their long-term intentions here? What is it that they want long-term with Aries? We know they want to work. Well, golly gee, okay. The cards have spoken. 10 of Pentacles. So they want long-term relationship, right? They want to speak their truth. They want to let you know they're committed. They're in this. What's the cassette? Because the cassette, I mean, it could just be playing things over and over again, but I was focusing on the outdated thinking. So there might have been a disagreement about something. Is there anything we need to know about that cassette? They've had a change of heart, the Ace of Cups. And there's the 10 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's willing to compromise. They're willing to see your perspective, your point of view in order to create happiness in the connection. Relationships are all about compromise and sacrifice, but both people need to compromise and kind of meet in the middle. And they've had a change of heart. They want to meet in the middle. All right, Aries, the person you want to work things out with is coming through. They feel the same as you, and they do have good intentions long-term. They want a long-term relationship with you. So we're going to grab some oracles. Oh, I put them up here today. And we'll see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. And we'll see how you guys are doing in the month of August, how this progresses, how this goes. What's the connection between these two? What is the caring connection between these two? Openness. So be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. I also instantly felt like be open with your feelings, open with your heart. Be honest about what you want. I feel there's a history. Let's get the hidden truth. If they could say something that they're not saying, they want to say they should. Maybe they shouldn't. What would it be? I lost myself for a little while. Okay. I love you unconditionally. Their love never dies. All right, I'll stop that. You speak to me through music. Okay. All right, Aries, let's do it. Where'd I put the other tarot deck? Down here. Let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will, right? You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's go a month out. Let's go into August. Let's see how this conversation goes. Let's see, talk is cheap. Let's make sure they're willing to actually take action here and change and meet in the middle. There's you, Emperor energy in the house. So very strong Aries energy here. We got the moon. We have the Aries is the divine masculine and the moon is the divine feminine. And there's the Six of Swords. Okay. The moon can also represent things that are being hidden. I'm gonna clarify it just to make sure there's some. Oh, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. There's a little something they're not telling you here. We'll find out what it is. They're gonna tell you though. Okay. There's the Page of Pentacles. Okay, they already told me what it is. The Tower, the King of Swords. This person didn't tell you how much they missed you. I really feel it's kind of that element here, and the energy I'm feeling is you want to find the person that you can't live without, not the person that you can settle and live with. And this is I can't live without you type of energy. This is I'm lost without you. But they're not going to tell you that. So they're just going to tell you they want to work on this. They want long term. They want to move forward with you. I don't feel they're going to really say, I'm lost without you. I can't live without you. I don't think they'll be getting that mushy with you. But I do see you accepting this offer. I do see you progressing forward. The Three of Pentacles is here, excuse me. And there's the Knight of Swords. So what am I saying? Let me just show you. That's the King of Swords. But when we look at this King of Swords, it always reminds me of like Boys to Men on bended knee. He's surrendering. He's compromising, right? He's doing what he needs to do to make himself happy. So there's the compromise. There's the teamwork. There's working together. Actions speak louder than words, and this person's actions have matched their words here. Aries, I see you guys moving forward. I see potential here. I see a long-term connection. I just see someone who's not really telling you how lost they were without you. They don't want to make themselves that vulnerable. Maybe someday they will. Maybe someday they won't. But you accept their cup of love, so to speak, and I see you guys moving forward. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Aries, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And let's close it off today with your yes or no question, baby. What's the answer for Aries? Yes or no? Spirit, talk to us. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, hold on. Saved by the chair. Okay. Yes. That's what I got. Aries, truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? How you doing? Hey, Carmen, welcome in. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Love and light to you as well. You are a little bit early, but hey. It's all good. Better early than late, right? Well, I mean, I guess not, because you can just watch it after. It ain't no thing. Okay. Let's move forward here. See what's going on with Taurus. Hey, greetings from Canada. Welcome in. Glad you could join us today. Okay, so let's see what is going on with Taurus. Spirit, talk to us. Taurus, welcome in. All right, Taurus, let's talk about this person that's coming through. Let's see what's next in love. Well, I hope a person's coming through. Sometimes I do it and no one is, but let's hope someone's coming through. We have seduction. So flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. Okay, let's see where that is. It looks like a little bit of sexy time, like latte time here for you, Taurus. Or maybe that's just what this person wants, or maybe that's all you want. Let's see. We have the Tower. Okay, we start this with some Scorpio energy. What's up with the Tower? Five of Swords is in reverse. Okay. There's the King of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy emphasis on Scorpio in your reading today. There's the Seven of Pentacles. I think someone had a Tower moment. I do feel you may have walked away from somebody here. We'll see. There's Temperance, Sagittarius energy. One more for Taurus, and we'll get into the reading. Oh, that one was saved by the chair too. All right. We have the Six of Swords and Death. There's a very heavy emphasis on Scorpio here. Justice. Okay, Libra energy and the Nine of Wands. All right, let's talk about it, because the Tower and the Five of Swords in reverse is a very traumatic energy, but it's like peace at the same time. It's like you did what you had to do. So, I see. Yeah, Judgment's in reverse, Five of Wands. So Taurus, this is someone coming from the past that optioned you or wanted to keep their options open. Maybe it was just something that was casual, FWB. There is an element of someone choosing options or a lack of commitment, and that was their choice. The Five of Wands is there. So with the Tower moment, though, and the Five of Swords, it's like maybe they're just used to getting what they want. They're not used to people walking away from them, whatever that would be. But I do feel you walked away from them and it triggered a reaction within this person. Sometimes you don't feel or know what your feelings are until someone leaves. And I feel this person developed feelings for you here with this King of Cups. They were more invested than they let on. I'm just not so sure you care. We'll touch base on that in a moment. So, and I say that because we have the Six of Swords and the Death. So it's like you've moved on, you let go. It was casual, FWB, they optioned you, they didn't commit, you just let it go and you moved on. So you might be a little bit surprised that this person's going to be coming back here in a very King of Cups manner, emotional manner. What are they coming to say here with this? Oh, what was that? An apology, second chance. They're going to be asking you for a second chance, Taurus, okay? What else do we need to know about that with this King of Cups energy? What else do we need to know about that? The Ten of Pentacles. High Priestess. Damn. Okay. Whoa. Hello, High Priestess, Empress energy in the house. Wow. Taurus, you're presenting beautifully in this reading. So they see you as a complete balance between material and spiritual, abundant, intuitive, deep. These are both very attractive feminines. If you're a dude, you're just the Emperor and the High Priest. The Ten of Pentacles is here. So this person who maybe was non-committal before, or it was just casual, it has feelings for you, and they're coming back long term. They're coming back with a little bit of an emotional conversation. They want a relationship with you. They see you as high class, high value, the top 1% here, for these two cards to come out like that when I was asking what they want and what they're coming to say. They think the world of you, baby, and they're coming to let you know they're invested in this. They want to invest in you. All right. So Taurus, you got that person coming back in your energy. Is there anything else that Taurus needs to know or be aware of when it comes to this, the return of the Mac? Okay. Strength and Four of Cups. What's that? What's that Four of Cups? The Tower. They, I don't know if they're like really sexy or like really attractive, but they're surprised you walked away from them. Maybe the naughty time was like really good and really strong chemistry. They really miss you. So they've been really stressed out by this. They're definitely having a Tower moments without you here, Taurus. I'm not sure if they usually get what they want or get away with it, but they didn't with you. And you knocked some sense into this motherfucker. And they really want to be with you here. Okay. So let's grab some oracles then. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. And we'll see how this plays out for you guys and how you decide. Because I kind of wonder if you're just over it. We'll see how you feel about it when they come back and talk to you. But what's the caring connection here for Taurus? Spirit guides? Caring connection between these two here. What is union? The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. That might be how they feel. Maybe they weren't expecting to develop those feelings for you. What is the hidden truth? They could say something that they're not saying. Yeah, see? I'm not available. I don't think they were emotionally available. I do feel it. Look at this. You came closer than anyone. I don't react when people mention you. They be trying to play it cool. And I remember every detail of that day. They cannot let you go, baby. Well, hold on a sec. Where did I put my cards? Here they are. Let's do it. Let's get down to it. Taurus, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you guys are in August. Let's see how you feel. Let's see how you react. Let's see what you do here, and let's see what happens here. What happens here? Talk to us, babe. The lovers. Wow, okay. We got two flamingos here. We got some lovebirds in the house. Two people merging together to make one. Remember that Spice Girls song? To become one. Wow, I haven't thought of that song in a long time. Okay, there's the Three of Swords. There's the Six of Cups. This is a very emotional energy. There's the Knight of Swords. One more card. Heavy emphasis on Gemini here, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on the table. One more. Oh, I got two more. Three of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands is in reverse. I think you break their heart, Taurus. Yeah, you do. You break their heart here. So this person really felt soul connection, soul bond, soulmate with you. I kind of think it's the age-old saying, and I think this is how you feel. You want what you can't have. You break their heart. So I do feel with the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands in reverse, you don't feel the same as this person. With the High Priestess here, not so sure you're talking to this person. I think you might have had to just reject them, let them down easy, and move forward. But you don't see a future here. There's no harmony here. There's no connection here. You don't feel the same way as this person. I'm so sorry for the cross-watcher. The cross-watcher, Taurus, is not interested. Taurus, you break their heart, and you move on. You're waiting for someone who's maybe more compatible with you. Maybe someone you're more attracted to with that Queen of... What's the Ace of Swords there? The Magician and the Hierophant. They really did want a relationship with you. But no second chances. You move on, you break their heart. You don't see a future here. This does not go the way that this person wants it to go. I really feel like a little bit of an ego energy with this person. They really thought that they could just rope you back in. But they were mistaken. Okay, that's what I got, Taurus. Don't option a Taurus, because you ain't going to get a second chance. Taurus, that's what I have. That's what's next. That's who's coming towards you. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And let's close it off with your yes or no question. Yes or no. What is the answer for Taurus? We got, if I could pick up the card, there it is. Not at all. That's what I got, Taurus. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well this lovely Monday morning. It's not Monday morning. It's Monday afternoon. But I hope you guys are doing well, having a good time. All right. Let's move on. See what's going on with the Gemini. Gemini, here, talk to us. Gemini. Who's coming towards them in love? What's next? Gemini, welcome in. All right, Gemini, let's talk about you or this person coming through in love. Let's see what's next. Let's see what their intentions are. Let's see how you feel about it. Let's see how it plays out. Let's get ahead of the energy and see what's next. For Gemini Collective, we have both. Receiving what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues, okay? So you could be getting some closure, or maybe you close something off or close something down. We'll find out. Yeah, we got the Three of Cups. Oh, and the Ten of Swords is in reverse. We have a collective here, definitely a single collective. You're just dating, putting yourself out there. after what I'm going to say was a painful ending. The Ten of Swords in reverse can be very similar to a Tower energy, very traumatic, very difficult. You feel betrayed. Okay. There's the Hierophant. Well, that's Gemini energy. Excuse me. That's Taurus energy. But in a relationship reading, that's a relationship. Four of Cups. I do feel there's a lack of closure here with an ending. And I kind of feel like you might be getting closure here. We'll see, which is... Let's see. I don't see this person here yet. There they are. King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And the Hanged Man is in reverse. Okay. There's the 8. Oh, wow. Okay. There's the Devil, though. Capricorn energy. There's the 3 of Wands. Might be obsession. Could be toxicity. Could be indulgences or addictions. So with the 3 of Cups, I just feel like you're dating, putting yourself out there, moving forward here. You're just moving on. After, again... The Ten of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant is a very painful ending. I do feel it's an ending without closure. You didn't get the closure you needed to truly release maybe feelings or resentment or anger, whatever that would be. Let's talk about the 4 of Cups. I feel like that's this person kind of wondering what you're up to, wondering what you're doing, wondering if they stand a chance here, Gemini, wondering if you've moved on. Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. Yeah, they haven't let you go. Why is that upside down? The Emperor. This is someone realizing that, okay, they're very stubborn. I'm going to say the person you were dealing with was a very stubborn or resistant person. Maybe they weren't changing. You were banging your head against the wall here. And the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. So this person's kind of realizing that their stubborn ways, their resistance, their inability to change lost you. So they're thinking a lot about you here. Let's talk about the King of Cups. What are they coming to say? What are they coming to do? What are they feeling? What do you need to know? What is this King of Cups? Judgment and apology. 10 of Pentacles. Whoa, there's the Knight of Pentacles. Very slow-moving energy. There's the Page of Wands. And there's the Nine of Wands. They're going to know this is like, I know that I hurt you. I can't let you go. There is an apology. Now, for me as a reader, Judgment is a sincere apology, right? Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, they can be apologies. But for me, when the Judgment comes in, it is sincere. It is a real apology. They want a second chance. They want to be in a long-term relationship with you. They want to know if there's any chance here. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like they're willing to put the work in. They're willing to compromise, willing to sacrifice, willing to meet you in the middle, but they're willing to put the work in to make this relationship work. Okay, so then... Sorry about that. Well, I don't know. I'm apologizing. But, okay, what's the Hanged Man in reverse then? Why is that upside down? It could be just taking action. It could be strength. I think it was hard for them. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles is in reverse. They don't want to be stuck anymore. They don't want to fight. They don't want to be stuck. They want to work on this. There's the 6 of Cups. There's the Knight of Swords, though. They definitely know that you might be mad at them. Okay, so you have a conversation coming in from someone who really hurt you here, Gemini. They want to be in a relationship. They have not been able to let you go. And they want to apologize for their inability to change, to compromise, or to sacrifice with you. That's what's coming through next in love. So let's grab some oracles, see what they want to say. Then we'll do a potential outcome, and we'll see how this plays out, how this conversation goes, what you feel, how you feel about it, and what you decide to do here. So, what is the current connection between Gemini and this person coming through here? What's the current connection between these two? Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Everything in divine timing. All right. And the hidden truth. They could say something. Yeah. I wish I had treated you better. I was feeling that. Ooh, shit. It was my fault, but I blamed you. That did not work out so good for this person here. And I'm afraid to contact you. Well, they're getting they're in a big boy panties on, big girl panties on. They're in that brave energy and they're doing it. So let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, Gemini, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August. Let's see what you decide to do. Let's see how this progresses. Let's see how this conversation goes and how you feel about this. Yeah, we got the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands. Okay. Cards are coming one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. All right, can we get some more cards on the table? 8 of Cups. That's what I was feeling. Okay. I don't think you trust them, but I think this conversation, like I spelled at the beginning, I think it gives you closure. Yeah, the 8 of Swords. Gosh, these cards are really coming out one by one here. Slowly but surely. Yeah, you're at peace with that. The 5 of Wands is in reverse. There's the Queen of Pentacles. And there's the Ace of Wands. So you're doing what's best for you. So the Knight of Wands with the 3 of Wands, I feel like they're unreliable. They've been unreliable, and you're not really willing to give them another chance here. With the 3 of Wands, I feel like you're looking in a different direction. The 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, it tells me you've moved on, but you're not thinking about them anymore. So I do feel this kind of gives you that closure. It gives you that satisfaction, gives you the ability to release and let go. So for you, it's a very healing conversation. It's a very healing experience. You can now let go of this person and move forward without any resentment, anger, feelings, whatever it was that you were holding on to. You're no longer holding on to that. You've walked away. You're not even thinking about this person. I feel with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, it's a very self-loving style of energy where you're just really going to focus on yourself. And I don't see you welcoming this person back into your life. That's what I got. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you. And let's close it off today with a yes or no question. Yes or no? Which is the answer for Gemini? It's possible. That's what I got. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? How you doing? Hey, Christine. Welcome in. And I think that says Car. If I've misread that, my apologies. Hey, Car, how's it going? Glad you guys could join me today. All right. Let's move on here, see what's going on. The Cancer. Just gonna drink, guys. Sorry, my throat is dry. My throat gets really dry when I talk so much. Okay. You can see that, yep. All right, Spirit Guides, talk to us. What's going on? What are those little crown things? Do you guys know what those are? I've never seen that in a chat before. I have crown number 2 and I have crown number 1. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Carmen. Welcome back in. I don't know what they mean. I'm going to have to look that up. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Cancer and love. Hey, Mayday. How's it going? Welcome in. Oh. Cancer. Welcome. All right, Cancer, let's talk about you. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see who's coming towards you, how it's going to play out. Let's get their full long-term intentions. Let's see how you feel. Let's talk about love. Whoa. Wants me to take the one that's flipped up. Okay. Hey, Cancer, happy birthday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday season. And Cancer, what I do here on Bluntsaggie, in case you didn't know, is I give away free happy birthday readings for the course of your season. So if you want to enter my contest, just drop your birthday in the comment section below. You do need to have your notifications turned on. I do reply to the winners. It's random. It's sporadic. And if you don't have your notifications on, you're not going to know you won. So happy birthday, Cancer. I hope you guys have a wonderful birthday, and good luck to those who enter the contest. In love, we got some kisses here. A little Hershey kiss here. Unconditional, loving, giving, and receiving affection. Somebody's fallen in love. An Usher song here. You know that? DJ got us falling in love tonight. You know that song? That is not the tune of the song. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Usher, for butchering your song. But I'm sure most of you know that song. All right, yeah, we have the 8 of Wands. We have some communication coming through, or that could be very quick and forward movement. What's on the other side? Oh, after stagnancy, the 6 of Swords is in reverse. Okay. So things might move after maybe things weren't moving here. Whoa, we have a 10 of Swords. Okay. After very difficult ending. Okay. Let's see what's going on here, Cancer. We'll clarify. We'll get to the bottom of it because we have the Sun energy, Leo energy here. We have the Ace of Swords. I think we have someone who's stuck on you. They want to heal this Aquarius energy with that star. What's on the bottom? Temperance. Sagittarius, Two of Swords. Yeah, what's under that Two of Swords? Crossroads or blockage? Nine of Pentacles. I believe it's a crossroads. So let's see, because I feel with the Six of Swords in reverse, with this Ten of Swords, I do feel like this is someone coming back from the past. I do feel like this is someone that's stuck on you, or stuck on you like a glue. But with that Ten of Swords, which one is the Ten of Swords? I do feel there's some sorrow with that ending. What's the Eight of Wands then? Is that the communication? What's the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands energy. What does it? What does it all mean? Moving forward. Okay. Four of Cups, exploring options, but it's like moving forward. Hurt. Okay. I don't think you're moving forward. When I say that, I think it's moving on and moving forward, but I don't feel like you're dating. You're still healing. You're still releasing. If this is your reading, there's the Page of Wands, and there's the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person, someone that you could have been married or just in a long-term relationship with, and you didn't really see that relationship coming to an end. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questions, a lot of pain here. The Ten of Swords is here twice. So as I said, I think it was for Aries, whenever I'm doing a reading and the same card comes out twice and there's two people in the reading, that's each person feeling the same way. So I feel a lot of broken hearts here over this ending. I feel like two people who are just kind of going on with life and like going in the motions, but not healing or releasing each other. And then the Sun, the Sword, the Ace of Swords, and the Star. So there's a very healing energy here after some pain. So let's talk about the Sun, the Ace of Swords, and the Star. The Sun is happiness, the Star is healing, and the Ace of Swords is communication and truth. So what's this communication? What's this truth? Three of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. They want to fight for this connection. What's that? Would walk away from, whoa, Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups. They don't want to walk away from this. There's the Three of Wands. There's the ships. So this person's going to be telling you that they want to work this out. They want to fight for this connection. They want long-term. The Ten of Pentacles in a relationship love reading is 10 plus years. Your person has good intentions here. They don't want you to walk away from them, and they don't want to walk away from you. You could have a family with this person, or they want a family, or they just feel at a family, like you're their family, right? You know, when you meet your soulmate, your family. You have that soul bond. So you're definitely what they want. What's the Two of Pentacles? The Six of Pentacles. They're a little worried about other people there with that Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. They don't, they just want to make sure no one else is sleeping in your bed type of energy. The Tower and the Seven of Wands. This might surprise you. So Cancer, what's coming towards you is a person that you're really hurt from. You have not really let it go, and neither have they. And they want to work this out. They want to heal this connection. They love you unconditionally with that card to come out. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. We'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome, and we'll see how this goes, and we'll see how this progresses, and we'll go into the month of August. Caring connection. Rejoice. Get ready for jump for joy, baby. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice, okay? The hidden truth. If they could say something that they're not saying, they want to say, they should, maybe they shouldn't. What is it? What is it that Cancer needs to know here? I knew exactly what I was doing. Ooh, shit, okay. And we will be together again. Yeah, this definitely not giving up on this. I hid who I really am from you. For some reason, I want one more. I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay. Well, let's grab our tarot. Let's get back to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August. Let's go a month out. Let's see how this progresses. Let's see how you do and you react. We have you, Cancer, the Chariot, but the Chariot is the card of forward movement. It's also the card of success. Okay. Hold on a moment. That card's under my laptop. Okay. The World is in reverse. I hope that didn't affect the connection. All right. World is in reverse. It ain't over till it's over. Ooh, damn. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. That's interesting. Let's see what's on the other side of that to see how that plays out. What's on the other side of that Ace of Pentacles? Okay, there's a lot of cards. Here's the Ace of Wands. Six of Swords. Seven of Wands. Hello, Empress energy in the house. And the Seven of Cups. I'm going to have to clarify. I feel like, why is the World? it's like there's potential, but it's not living up to potential. When the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, it's a lack of foundation. The foundation's not strong. There's an issue here, and it's an issue you're not sure that you can resolve. What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Four of Wands, your home life. Nine of Pentacles, you're still single. You're patient though. You're not confident. There's the Hermit. I do see you moving forward with this person, but I don't see you very confident that this is going to work. The Four of Wands is here, and that's the foundation. That's your home life. That's your family. That's the harmony within the connection. Why? The Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower. You're still at the crossroads energy here, Cancer. So I do see a very guarded energy. With the Seven of Cups, you're moving forward, but you don't know how this is going to go. So I don't see you with 2 foot in the door, but I also don't see you with 2 feet out the door. Did I say 2 foot in the door? What was that? I don't see you both foot out. Let me rephrase. I don't see you both feet out the door or both feet in the door. You got 1 foot out, 1 foot in. You're kind of testing the waters. So there's an element here of yes, you're moving forward. Yes, there's still passion there. Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom with Temperance, but you got to do what's best for you. So you're giving them a chance. You see potential, but there's some barriers here. It revolves around the home life, whether it's children, whether it's where you live, whether it's lifestyle. It does revolve around that, and you're just not so confident that this can work out. But I see you trying. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say to Cancer there? That's it. That's all. That ain't no more. All right, Cancer, that's what I got. So, Cancer, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading, and happy birthday again. I hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday, and you know what to do if you want to enter that contest. And let's close it off today with the yes or no question, baby. Yes or no? What is the answer for Cancer? The answer is without fail. That's what I have, Cancer. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? How you doing? Hey, well, happy belated birthday. Hey, Mayday and Carmen, you guys got the same birthday. Anne Schumann, I hope I said that right. It can be. For me as a reader, when I watch tarot, sometimes I'll resonate with my sun, sometimes my moon, sometimes my Venus. Never my rising, so I usually watch those 3, and I find that like certain readers, like I'll always resonate with my Sag, my sun sign, but some readers I'll resonate with my Capricorn, my Venus sign. So it really does depend, but yeah, it could be. It's for all the major placements is how I do my readings. Hope that answers your question. Did I get everyone? Hey, Enric, how's it going? Hey, Canoeing. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Enoch. You still got that. What is that crown? I don't understand. Can I click on it? You're going to have to look that up after. I don't know. But that's very true. All right. See what's up with Leo. This belongs down here. Okay, Spirit, talk to us. What's going on with Leo? What's the energy around Leo in the department of love? Who's coming towards them and what's next? Leo, welcome in. All right, Leo, let's talk about you. Let's see what's going on in love. Let's see what's next. Let's see who's coming. We have wedding rings. Okay. So you could be married to this person, or you're about to get proposed to, or maybe you're going to be proposing to someone. Or, hey, maybe you'll be meeting them at a wedding. It is the summer. Well, where I live, it's the summer, so that's prime wedding time. So we have wedding, married, soul connection, everlasting promise. All right. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who this is. Let's see how this plays out. What is this wedding rings energy? Who's coming towards Leo? What's next? We have the Three of Pentacles. We have that Compass. We have that Architect energy here. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Whoa, whoa. We have the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. They're walking away from the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel this is a proposal. So I feel we've tapped into a collective where you are in the relationship, dating, seeing someone, involved with someone here. Oh, that was weird. Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. And there's the Star, wish come true. There's the Six of Swords. I do feel this person's progressing this connection forward. With the Three of Pentacles, with the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, I just feel like it's someone who's determined. They want an equal give and take here, Leo. Basically, they want this relationship to work. I do feel there's a little bit of stagnancy, though, because we had the Four of Swords and we had the Knight of Pentacles. So there could have been a lack of forward movement or a lack of progress. There could have been just a little bit of stagnancy in the connection, like you've been together, 2 years and you're not living together yet, or you've been together 5 years and you're not married yet. So there's like an element where there's just a lack of progression, and they want to walk away from that. They're ready to push this forward here with, let's put that down, the Eight of Wands. So for those of you getting engaged, congratulations. I do feel if this is your reading, they're either taking this to the next level or some of them are proposing to you, Leo. But either way, what's next is the person you are dealing with is going to progress this relationship forward. There's no more stagnancy here, hesitancy. They know what they want, and well, that's you. All right, short and sweet. Is there anything else you want to say for Leo here? Five of Pentacles. What is this? Oh, that might have been the reason for the stagnancy, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. You could be involved with an earth sign or someone who has heavy earth, or someone where finances and work is very important. I feel that part of the reason that the stagnancy was here, it could have been lack of work. They could have been unemployed, or they just couldn't be where they were financially. You don't want to get married if you don't have the money to get married, because weddings are not free. They cost money, baby. So this person's been really working on their finances. So now they're stable. Now they're ready. Maybe they got a job. I mean, you don't know your situation, but however that is, they're not struggling financially anymore. They're not worried about that. Maybe they've been saving for the ring, right? You want to buy an engagement ring? Costs money, baby. So there's an element here of there was a little bit of a challenge financially, and that was part of the stagnancy. And they've really been working on that. They've overcome that. And now they're ready to progress this connection forward. That's what we got. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see how you feel about this proposal, or if they're not proposing, it's like just, moving in together, or just taking the relationship to the next level. We'll see how you feel and how that goes. What's the carrying connection between these two? Golly gee. True love, baby. That's the card you want to see. So, true love comes when you least expect it. All right. I'm not going to get the hidden truth because I don't think that there's like a separation or anything here. If this is your reading, there's not. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, Leo, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August. Let's see how this progresses. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what you decide to do here. Let's talk about you. See what's going on. Well, you accept it. You accept the cup of love. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. All the aces represent, fresh starts and new beginnings. But the Ace of Pentacles is got the devil here. It could be a Capricorn. We'll see what that means. But the Ace of Pentacles means it's successful. So you accept this offer. You accept the proposal or the progression. But why is Capricorn energy there? Why is the devil there? Thinking about the disappointment. There's a Knight of Cups in reverse. It's a delay. Okay. What's on the other side? Queen of Swords. Okay. You're feeling this out, Leo. Three of Wands. This is what you want. There's the Two of Cups. So this is, let's say you're getting engaged. It's going to be a long engagement. You'll be engaged for a year or two before you get married. You're going to live together for a while before you get married. There's a little bit of a delay. So I just gave you an example of what that would be. If they said, let's move together, you say, you know what, let's wait another month or two, and then let's move in together. But ultimately, you do accept it, and you're feeling things out. I do feel with the Two of Cups here and the Three of Wands, this is what you want. But there is the Wounded Warrior energy. You want to make sure they're committed here. There's the Nine of Pentacles. Do you want to give up your independence? I mean, that matters too, right? Once you marry, if you believe in marriage, you're going to be married for life. Are you ready to give up that independence? So there is a little bit of hesitancy, I feel, on your end. You've accepted this offer, the progression. You're going to move it forward, but you're delaying it. So like I said, you'll get married, you'll have a long engagement. You'll live together a long time before you take it to the next level, that type of energy. So you're just feeling this out. The Queen of Swords in this deck isn't hostile. She isn't mad. She's not angry. you know, her sword's down, but she's got the blindfolds on and she has her hands out. She's feeling things out. Let's make sure they're serious. Let's make sure they're not just saying what I want to hear. Let's make sure we're ready for this, to take this to the next level, right? So you want this though. So I do see you going for it. I do see you progressing forward. It's just going to be a long engagement or living together for a long time before you take it to the next level. You're going to delay it a little bit. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Leo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. And let's close it off with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What's the answer for Leo? The answer is, it's a no. That's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. All right. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope all are doing well on this Monday day. On this Monday afternoon. Well, it's Monday afternoon where I am. It's actually really cold and it's so needed. Like, I don't know where the weather's been like. Where we are, it's been like 40 degrees Celsius for like 3 weeks. It's like been insanely hot. So a nice break. My dogs are pretty excited about going outside right now. It's been really hard for them with it being so hot. So anyway, it's a great Monday today for us Canadians. We need a break from the heat. All right. Let's move on to Virgo. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Virgo energy, spirit guides. What's up with Virgo? Who's coming towards Virgo? What's next here? Make sure you can see that. Virgo, welcome in. All right, Virgo, let's talk about you. Let's see what's going on in love. Who's coming towards you in love? Let's get their intentions. Yeah, we have girl with a snake. Uh-oh. We have an empath and narcissistic paradigm here. Being charmed or used, it's about enabling boundaries. Okay, let's see what this energy is. Let's see what you need to know about that. Let's talk about you and see what's next in love here, Virgo. All right, Page of Pentacles. So we start this off with a message, an offer, a gift even. Sometimes narcissists are very thoughtful with their gifts to try and reel you in. There's an apology. Judgment. Or let's see what that is. What's a judgment? Page of Pentacles and judgment here. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. I do feel the Six of Pentacles in reverse is a selfish card. I do feel manipulation here, Virgo. You might get there's the Knight of Cups. There's the Five of Swords. You don't buy into their games, that's for sure. You see through them. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the table. But there's the Five of Swords, okay? And there's the Moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. What is this? Yeah, the Ten of Wands. There's the Lovers, and there's the Two of Pentacles. You're going to be setting some healthy boundaries with this person. I sense, I don't know what the judgment is, so I'm not sure if it's someone you already know. Let me clarify the judgment to get a better feel for that. What's the judgment here? I mean, it could just be you deciding, like, do I want to accept their cup of love? They seem a little selfish here. That's someone from the past, Five of Cups. You know this person. You walked away from this person, Two Fives. With the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands, with the Two of Pentacles, they didn't want you to walk away. So I do feel like there's a gift coming. Maybe it's extravagant, maybe it's over the top, but it is an element of I'm going to bring a gift and apologize to get my Virgo back. But they're selfish. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. You know they're selfish. And maybe it's like, have you seen that video on YouTube where the guy buys the girl like that monster truck and the girl's like, I don't want a monster truck. Why'd you buy me this? He didn't really buy it for her. He bought it for himself, right? Like, she's like, what the hell is this? I get that feeling where it's like they're trying to come through and apologize, all sweet, but they're selfish. And you know they're selfish. Whatever they're giving you, you don't want, right? Like, you don't want a monster truck. You don't want a motorcycle. It's that kind of energy here, Virgo. But they're trying to be all sweet. They're trying to be all charming. They're, you know, putting on the charm here. But you see through it. Now, whenever I'm doing a reading of multiple people, the High Priestess is going to be you, and the Moon is them. So there's things they're not telling you. There's secrets here. There's things being hidden, and you know this. You don't trust this person, and I don't think their charm's going to work. Sorry, Crosswatcher. Virgo ain't falling for your game, baby. I think you're setting very healthy boundaries, right? We have boundaries, and we got boundaries here. You recognize the game. Okay, sort of say that. You got a manipulator coming through, someone quite selfish, someone that you really don't want to hear from, and they're going to be putting on the charm, trying to win you back, but I don't see you falling for it, Virgo. I see you walking away. You don't trust this person. You know they're not being honest. Okay. Is there anything else? Virgo, I feel like it was short and sweet. I feel like your last reading when I had my all signs was very short and sweet too. Star, you're just going to heal from that and the strength. You know, have the courage and the strength to do what's best for you. Give yourself the time to heal, to find someone more appropriate for your frequency and character here. That's what I have. Okay, I'm not grabbing the Lover's Oracles. Don't think you care. So I do have this thing where I need an oracle. So let's see what you need to surrender to in love. And then we'll do a potential outcome. We'll see how you're doing here in a month. What does Virgo need to surrender to? Your belief in scarcity. Okay. The universe is asking you to be open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. You know, once you reject this, once you put that frequency out there, those millimeter waves, the universe will feel that and they'll start to send you something a little bit more appropriate. But you got to believe in that, right? Got to stay positive. Okay. Virgo, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decision you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see if this person's still here. Let's just see if you're moving on. Let's check in on the energy around you. Well, we got the King of Cups. Let's see if that's this person or if it's someone else. What's on the other end of that? Whoa. Hold on, I got a lot of cards there. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. We have Strength. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Wands. Let me tell you something, Virgo. You are a catch here because you have two new people in your energy. I do not feel the old person at all. I think you have options. Yeah, you have options, the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. So you let this person go. You reject them out of your energy. You move on. You're dating, right? You're dating and you're moving on. There's a very strong compatible element here. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the point is with the King and the Queen of Cups, they're emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. They're a match for you. You're on the same vibe, same frequency here. So they could be very sensitive, very creative. You're going to take this slow. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, but then over here, we have this King. I need to clarify this King. Who is this guy over here? Who's the King of Pentacles? So we can better understand that here for Virgo. Who is this King of Pentacles? The Two of Wands. Oh, that's the past person. Okay. They're toxic. Okay, there is a little fight here with this person. They're not so happy with your rejection and moving on. They might get wind that there's someone else in your energy that could have made them very jealous. I do feel there's an argument with this person, but I do feel like you're dealing with them differently. The Two of Wands is making different choices. It's doing things differently. So this person comes and creates an argument, and they're the devil here. So they are presenting as very toxic, very unhealthy. So just be prepared for that, Virgo. You do meet someone new. There's a lot of opportunity and potential with this person. However, you are going to take it slow. You're not going to rush into anything, but it's slowly moving towards commitment. Just be aware, the ex, the past person here, they don't like it. They don't like you with someone else. They will trigger an argument. They will trigger a little bit of drama. They're pissed off because they can't have you. So that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. Get ready for new love, but get ready for your old flame to come back a little bit jealous, a little bit envious, and starting a little bit of an argument with you. That's what I got, Virgo. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Sorry you're dealing with this person, but this looks like it has a lot of potential. So let's close your reading off today with a yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Virgo? Yes or no? That would be a Y-E-S, and that spells yes. All right. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody. How's it going? How you doing? I'm glad you guys could join me. Hey, Jordo. What's up? Hey, Polly. Had a dolly. Hey, Tren. Hope you guys are doing well. Glad you guys could join me today. Oh, I missed someone, so sorry about that. Bahutu Mishra. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hey, should you pursue a career in occult science? Yes or no? That would depend on you and how you feel about that. So this is more of a love reading than a career reading, but my advice would be follow your heart. What does your heart tell you to do? I do think occult science is a great industry, but that's up to you. Oh, you're over in Scotland. Hello from Canada. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Libra. All right, Spirit, talk to us about Libra. What's going on? What's going down? What's coming towards them? I hope the quality is good, guys. I have a little message here that there's something wrong with my bite rate. I don't know what that means. So I hope that the quality is okay for you over there. If it's not, I'll adjust for the next time. Okay. Spirit, talk to us about Libra. What's going on with Libra? Who is coming towards Libra in love? Okay, we'll try you right in time. Okay. Libra, welcome in. All right, Libra, let's talk about you. Let's see who's coming towards you in love. Let's see what's next. Let's get their intentions, and let's see how this plays out for you. Well, golly gee, we have soulmate energy, baby. Soul connection, partnership agreement, and soul contract. All right. That sounds positive. Let's see if it's a soulmate, not a soul contract. Whoa, 10 of Cups. Talk about emotional fulfillment here. Feeling comfortable, feeling at home with each other, feeling like family. Okay. 10 of Cups is the ultimate card of emotional fulfillment. There's the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. All right. I think you may already know this person. I think you may already be dealing with them, but we'll find out. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. We have a couple here. So you already know this person. You're already in a relationship with them, but the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So the female might not be happy with something here. She's upside down. There's the Knight of Cups. There's the Ace of Cups. There's the Five of Swords. Okay, the Five of Swords is clarifying that Queen of Cups in reverse. This is in my way. Let's move this over just a little bit. Yeah, the Six of Wands. And there's the Three of Wands. This absolutely I do feel you're in a relationship with this person, Libra. I do feel there's maybe a disagreement or an argument. I'm not sure if that's a past energy or a future energy. Let's talk about it. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Let me understand that. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. The feminine's stuck on something from the past, trying to move on. There's the Six of Swords. There's Judgment. There's the Emperor. The masculine is presenting as the divine masculine, but when I see it in this energy, it's kind of someone who's maybe being a little bit stubborn, a little resistant. There's the High Priestess and the Three of Swords. So I do feel we've tapped into a relationship. So the Libra Collective, if this is your reading, you're in a relationship with this person. The feminine's having a difficult time letting go of something from the past. They're stuck on it. So, yeah, they're trying to move on, though. The Chariot's there and the Nine of Cups. So trying to move on, trying to keep the peace, trying to let go. So I do feel there's romance, though. There's the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So it's like I feel like the masculine might know that they messed up a little bit here and they're trying to make it up to you. There might be some very fancy dinners or maybe like a weekend away type of energy in order to, you know, kind of run and dine you and let you maybe forgive them for their past actions here. They, you know, that's what I feel. Is there anything else you want to say with that Knight of Cups? Yeah, there's the King of Pentacles. The masculine is absolutely going to be charming your pants off, so to speak, here, Libra. It definitely wants, there's some naughty time. There's a romantic weekend getaway or a romantic date or that type of energy coming through. They know that you're not over it, right? Whatever it was that they said, that they did, that they're not budging on, they know, and they're trying to make it up to you. They want you guys to walk away from the past so that you can move forward. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of love in this relationship for the Ten of Cups to come through. And with the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands, like, you're their future. They're your future, right? You guys want this to happen. Whether you're the feminine or the masculine, I don't know. But it's the feminine, it's the masculine trying to make it up to his woman here, or his man if she's the feminine. You know what I'm saying? What's the Five of Swords? Let's just see what that is, Libra. What's the Five of Swords? I really feel like it's leaving the past, you know, in the past and letting you guys, it is. They didn't say anything. So the King of Swords are they have something planned for you. Let me tell you, this is my planning card. There it is again. They got a nice little weekend night, weekend getaway, vacation, romantic date. They got something planned for you to make this up to you. So what is in your future here, Libra, is a romantic night. Your soulmate here, they want to wine and dine you. All right, that's what I got. So let's grab the caring connection. Let's see what they want to say, and we'll jump back into the tarot. What is the caring connection between these two lovebirds here? I do feel we have soulmate energy, so I mean, get anything. You want to give anything? We got something. Attraction. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Talk about a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Okay. Libra, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you guys are in the month of August. Let's see if you put the past behind you. Let's see how you guys are doing, if it's harmonious, if there's challenges, arguments, conflict. Let's see how you guys are doing here. We have the Tower. Okay, what's on the other side so we can understand the Tower here for Libra? The Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups, there's that romance. What's on the other side of that Knight of Cups? There's the Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, there's that strategy, the World, and the Chariot. Okay. You might have been surprised. I think this person's kind of pulling out all the stops here. I think they were afraid you were going to walk away or leave them or divorce them or break up with them or separate with them. They were very, very strategic here. Like, I really feel someone who did a lot of planning. They did a lot of organization in order to impress you and make things up for you. I do feel you're moving forward. I do feel you're entering a new chapter in this connection. There's the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. There's the Two of Cups. This is your person. So Libra, you guys will get through this challenge, this argument, this conflict, whatever they did. They're going to do everything they can to make it up to you. So I feel like the Tower is being impressed and surprised by how hard they're trying to make it up to you in order to progress forward. But you are entering into a new chapter of this relationship, of this connection. You will be leaving the past behind you. They charm your pants off and they make you realize how important you are to them. That's what I got. So Libra, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you. And let's close it off today with your yes or no question, baby. Yes or no? What is the answer for Libra? Answer is maybe. It's not definite. All right, Libra, that's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. I feel like I have a spider in my shirt, guys. So I hope it's just a fuzz and not a spider. I will freak out if I have a spider on me. I had a tick on my thigh, not my thigh, my calf the other day. That's really freaky, like when you know there's a bug on you and he actually bit you and got into you and you didn't know there was a bug on you. Oh my gosh. I screamed like a little girl while I was pulling that stupid thing out of my leg. Damn ticks, they're really bad this year. Okay, let's move on from the bug conversation, see what's going on. Hey everybody live, hey Indigo, how's it going? Hey Trent, oh you're Scorpio rising? I think those are Scorpions. We're coming up to Scorpio now. All right, did I change my sign? I didn't. Okay, BO Spirit, talk to us. Okay, yeah, Aquarius is coming up soon to go. Hopefully I tap into your energy on that one. Okay. Scorpio, welcome in. All right, Scorpio, let's talk about you. Let's talk about love. Let's see what's next. Let's see what's coming towards you. Oh, we have Girl with a Snake. I actually think we pulled that. I think it was Virgo as well. So empath and narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used. It's about enabling boundaries. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if this is a new person or a person from the past coming back. Let's talk about it. We have the Two of Swords. All right. So the Two of Swords, Sun, Leo energy, the Three of Wands. Okay. Let's cut that deck here for you. All right. I'm a little off, like off kilter here. All right. What else we got here for Scorpio? What is next in love? The Knight of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with the Virgo. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. This is wishful thinking. And there's the 9 of Swords. Okay. It's on the bottom. Fool. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And there's a 7 of Wands. I do feel you know this person. I don't feel their energy here, Scorpio. I think it's more of a healing reading for you here. I feel like with the 2 of Swords, you've already blocked this person. It's like I feel like you're happier without them. So I do feel a narcissistic energy, a selfish energy. Well, I don't really feel it. The cards are telling us that they're selfish, they're narcissistic energy. They're trying to take advantage of you or just be an idiot. So I feel like you blocked this person. And with the 3 of Wands and the Sun, it's like you're happier without them, right? You know when you remove someone who's really toxic from your life, it's like, whew, that's a weight lifted from my shoulder. I feel good. I feel like I've got potential. I feel like myself again. I just flipped a card. Tower, how appropriate for the Scorpio energy. There's the King of Swords. They might be having a tower moment over this, though. Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the you are going to hear from them. Golly gee. Okay. But I think you're happier off without them. What are they coming to say? Are they, or is that a past energy? What is that? What is that? Star. They want to heal this with you. 6 of Wands. They're about to shower you with attention and affection. Yeah, and there's the Strength. And there's the King of Pentacles, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. They consider you their counterpart. They have deep feelings, the King of Cups. King of Wands. There's a lot of people in this reading, so you're definitely making the right, yeah, the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. It's like you're the one that they want. They'll settle and they'll be with other people, which I feel they are, but it's like they're still trying to talk to you. They're still trying to get back with you, but I really do feel you blocked them. So maybe they'll be making fake profiles or popping up on you, but there's an element here of they're interacting with other people, even though you're the one that they want. They wish it was different, but with the 9 of Swords, they can't let you go. They can't get over it. And I feel like at the same time, you like don't care. Like you're over it, right? Go be with Bob. Go be with Sarah. I don't care. I'm moving on. You are their problem now. You ain't mine. Is there anything else Scorpio needs to know about that? Because I feel like you're just moving forward. I feel like it's just yeah, you've made your boundaries very clear. The 10 of Wands with the Star. It is a healing reading for you. I don't really feel them in the energy. I feel like they wish they could talk to you. I feel them wanting to talk to you as I'm saying that. But again, the Star and the Page of Cups, that's wishful thinking for me. And there's the Chariot. So are they coming to talk to Scorpio? 7 of Pentacles. No, the 6 of Swords. You made your boundaries very clear. So you're just healing. I feel you're just single. You're just taking the time to move forward. You're very much happier without this person. And they can't stop thinking about you. They wish it was different. They wish they were with you. I get that feeling. It's like when they're with someone else, they really are thinking about you. And that sucks for the person that they're with. They're going to have to let them go in their own time. Scorpio, you're just single and you're feeling much better without this person. That's what I thought. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot and we'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you are in August. We'll see if maybe someone else is coming through or if this person maybe gets through your blocks. We'll find out. We'll see. What does Scorpio need to surrender to when it comes to love? What does Scorpio need to surrender to when it comes to love here? Frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to regroup so you can approach the situation more calmly. All right, let's get to it. Let's get down to it. Scorpio, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see if this person's still around. Let's see if there's someone new or if you're just single. And there's the toxic person. We have the devil here making an appearance. There's the 2 of Cups. Could be a Capricorn. We got the devil. He's looking over at that 2 of Cups. It's on the other side. Strength. They want you bad. Whoa. The devil and the Strength is like lust. It's desire. Maybe there's a lot of fantasizing. There's a lot of thinking about you. They can't get you out of their mind here, Scorpio. And there's the Lovers. This person considers you their soulmate. There's a 3 of Wands. There's the 2 of Wands. There's a 7 of... That's the weirdest thing about this reading is I don't think you're talking to them. Like I don't see communication. I don't see anything like that. I don't see any pop-ups. I don't see any drive-bys, you know, I just see someone who really fantasizes a lot about you. You might feel that they're fantasizing or thinking or reminiscing about the good old days here. This person does consider you their soulmate. They miss you. They're thinking about you. They want you. They're fantasizing about you. But I don't see them actually here. Justice, the Hangman, they're stuck on you. Like, Wheel of Fortune. And the Star, they're waiting for the right time. You will hear from this person again. And there's the Six of Cups. But it's not right now. Nope, it's not. The Five of Swords is there. So Scorpio, this is an interesting reading. This person's not really in your life, but they're definitely in your energy. They're showing up very strong. They want you. They want you bad. But they know that right now the door is closed on that. So I think what they're doing is giving you time. And then they're going to pop up, or maybe they think you're not mad. Maybe they think you're healed. Maybe they think you're over it. And they will come back for a second chance. But I don't see it right now. I just see you moving forward. And I see this person thinking a lot about you. You live rent-free in their head, Scorpio. That's for shizzle. Okay, is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know, or anything else you want to say here? No, I got nothing else. The Empress. You know your value, you know your worth, you're good without this person. That's what I have, Scorpio. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated. And let's close it off today with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Scorpio? Surely not. Okay, Scorpio. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Where are we in the chat? Hey, Charlie. Glad you can make it. I know my lives are a little sporadic, but they will get more consistent. Hey, Lisa. How's it going? Welcome back. Okay. Let's move on to the Sag Collective, and let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, I'm going to run out of space. Okay, I'm going to redo that. It's too big to write on here. I usually put the short form for the longer signs. Okay. All right, let's see what's up with Sag. Spirit guides, talk to us. Hey, Maria, welcome in. You're just in time. Perfect timing. Hey, Christine. I think you were here before, so welcome back. You're at the right time. It's time for the Sag. All right, so Spirit guides, what's going on with Sagittarius? Who's coming towards them in love? Sagittarius, welcome in. All right, Sag, let's talk about you. Let's see what's going on in love, who's coming towards you, what they want, what their intentions are, how you feel about that. Spirit, what's up with Sag? Who or what is next in love? Well, poker face, poker face. All right, hand of cards. So taking a chance, being strategic, not showing hands. Someone's gambling, taking a risk here. House of cards. Let's see. Oh, hand of cards. Excuse me. That caused me to reshuffle here. Okay. What's up with Sag? Who's this person? What do we need to know? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. But that is relationship in a relationship love reading. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. What else we got here? We got the Ace of Swords. Some truth bombs coming through. We end up with the Two of Swords, a crossroads. Three of Wands and the Sun. Okay, there's the crossroads energy, Sag. What's on the bottom? Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Star. Five of Swords, walking away from Four of Swords, withdrawal. Okay, I do feel you know this person. I do feel this is a past person coming back. There's been a Four Swords energy, so withdrawal. So it could be no contact, it just could be separation. It could be you're in a relationship, there's just a withdrawn energy. I'll get a better feel for that. Let's start with the Hierophant. What's the Hierophant energy here for Sag? Yeah, okay, there has been a walk away. The Eight of Cups is there with the Strength. It took a lot to walk away. There's a Six of Wands. So, Sag, I feel like this is something where you walked away, but maybe you didn't want to. You were hoping it would work, hoping it could be different, but you did what you needed to do. So this person's coming back in a very vulnerable state here with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Let's see what they're coming to say. Queen of Cups is, you know, emotional. She's vulnerable. We got the fish here, which represent the yin and the yang. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. They are stressing. Okay. It's a Six of Wands. They want this to work. They do not want you to walk away, Sag. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be you, could be them. Seven of Swords. They're really being strategic with what they're saying. There's the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And this person's extremely stressed out. So they're coming back, but like it's a play it cool type of energy. They want this to work, but they don't want you to know how much they've missed you or how worried they've been or how lost they've been. It's like they don't want you to know they've been depressed and sad without you, but they want you to know that they want you and they want this to work. You make them happy. The Three of Wands with the Sun is a happy life, you know, happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house, happy husband. What's the husband one? I don't know. I don't know the husband one. But you make them happy. So they see and want a future with you. We have the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel the House of Cards is them just not telling you how difficult it's been without you. But we do end this with the Two of Swords. So maybe you don't know how you feel. Let's see. What's the Two of Swords here for Sagittarius? What is the Two of Swords for Sagittarius? Spirit talk to us. There's someone at my door. My son's got my dog, so I hope they don't start barking. Seven of Wands in reverse, but I just heard them knocking. Seven. You don't know if you want to give up on this. You don't know if you want to accept the apology. You don't know if you can get over the past. There's the past coming back here. There's the Page of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So you're expressing to this person that they really hurt you. You're not going to shy away from letting them know your feelings about what happened. You don't know if you want to accept the apology or if you want to give up on the relationship. So at this part, yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. There's a lot of happiness, though, and there's the Seven of Pentacles. So you're at a crossroads, Sagittarius. You don't know how to feel about this. So they do come back with the Ten of... Is that their long-term intentions, or do we need to know anything else about their long-term intentions here? The World. They definitely want this to work. There's your new cycle. There's the King of Cups. They consider you their divine counterpart, right? When the King and the Queen of the same suit come out, it's a divine counterpart energy. They're in love with you. And they don't want you to know how much they missed you or how badly they feel without you. They want a new chapter with you, and you have a decision to make. Okay, so let's grab some Oracle Sag, see what they want to say, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see if you decide. We'll go a month out to August, and we'll see. Right at this reading, you're at a crossroads. So, what's the current connection between Sag and this person coming through? Yin Yang. I felt that when the goldfish, right? It always reminds me of Avatar. Have you ever seen like the live action Avatar? I absolutely loved it. I love Avatar just in general, not the blue people, the Airbender Avatar. I mean, I like the blue people too, let me clarify, but I'm talking about Avatar, the Last Airbender. And you know, at the end of it, they have the elementals and the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine come through. And I felt that when I saw those two fish. Anyway, thought I'd give you a little Airbender a little passion from me. I'm excited for season 2. So we do have a twin flame. We have a yin yang. Like the yin yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. And let's get the hidden truth. If they could say something that they're not saying, they want to say it, but they shouldn't. Maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't. But you gotta know. Let's find out what we got here. My life is not as together as it seems. I want ya. I want you back. We will be together again. Yeah, there's that determination. I don't react when people mention you. There is that Lady Gaga poker face. All right, Sag, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decision you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August. Let's see what you decide to do. Let's see how this plays out and progresses. Twin flames can be very tumultuous and difficult relationships. They're very challenging. They're never really like smooth sailing. We have the Devil. It could be just a Capricorn. There's the World. Okay. What's on the other side of that world? The Moon. Oh. Okay. Well, the cards are all on the table now. What's on the other side to see how that... I'm running out of... What did I do here? I'm running out of room. I must have moved that over as the day went through. Or just as long as I've been here for like an hour and a half. The Hermit. There's very much a lot not being said. And there's the strength, but I feel like a lot's being said. I just can't tell how it's going. Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups. There is a reunion. You are doing this, but it's like you're saying to them, and I actually kind of feel like it goes both ways, but I feel like there's an element where the secrets or the lack of expression or the lack of telling each other how you guys feel, that needs to come to an end. There has to be someone who kind of steps up to the plate, creates that vulnerability, and I feel the other person will match it. So there's like, you're taking this very slow, but you recognize that there's a lot not being said. And I also feel like you're not saying a lot. So it's like each person, I thought for a second that the cards were all being laid out, but I when the other cards came out, I took it totally different. That's why you get all the cards on the table before you say anything. So I do think you're taking this day by day. I do think there's still a very guarded energy. I do feel you see a future with this person, but you're still a little bit stuck, not only on what happened, but I do feel on a lack of expression. So Sag, you're still kind of at a crossroads energy. You're kind of doing it. You're going forward. You're seeing how it goes. There's just not a lot being said. So what's the moon then? What is the moon? What's not being said? Or what is it? There it is, the Eight of Swords. Just judgment. They're making the decision. So when I do a reading, right, the moon is them and the High Priestess is you. They're making the decision to stay guarded. They're very stubborn. You got a very stubborn person here. There's pain there. I think this person's not very good at talking about their emotions. I see like that guarded masculine energy, right? When you think about the Emperor, he has his guard on. He's very guarded. He doesn't just talk about his feelings. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth from a baby to get this person's feelings. This isn't a very expressive person. So this is a person who wants to be with you, but they don't really show their emotions. And you're just like, do you want to be with me? Like, you're sad. You're probably going to show your emotions, but you're going to match it. So yeah, see, you're moving forward, but you're not sure how they feel. So this is interesting. You got someone who is very guarded. They want you. They want to be with you. The emotional connection is there, but they're not good at talking about their feelings. They're very, very guarded. They keep a lot in. So you're going to have to decide how lenient you want to be with this person. I do feel the Devil here is more of a Capricorn energy, and Capricorns can be very guarded with their feelings, right? You're taking it slow. You're just taking it day by day. If they don't open up, if they're not going to be honest with you, I think you'll end up walking away from the connection. And I feel that's what you're saying here is you have to start to open up. You have to tell me how you feel. Like, I don't want to sit here and guess and play mind games. I want to know what you're feeling, where you're heading, you know, that type of energy. And you're going to take this very slow and see if they open up. Another way I can interpret this person is slowly opening up, right? They're slowly letting you in. They're slowly welcoming you into their inner world, which I think is quite busy. So you're going to take it slow and you're going to decide if this is something that you want. But I do see you moving forward. I just see a very strong and a very guarded energy. So just be aware. I don't think this person is very easy to get to know. That's what I got, Sag. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you. And let's close it off today with your final message. Yes or no? Excuse me, let me rephrase that. Let's close it off today with your yes or no. Yes or no? What is the answer for Sag? Yes or no? Yes or no? Ask again. Rephrase. Yes or no? What is the answer for Sag? Okay. The answer is negative. That's what I got, Sag. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live. Welcome in, everybody in the chat. How's it going? Hey, McKelly. Hey, Maryam. I was on Sag. I'm just about to jump over to Capricorn. Hey, Maryam. Oh, I just said that. Sorry. Hey, Robyn. Like your name. Happy belated birthday. Hope you had a good birthday. Oh, sorry, Bonnie. You know, I see those people that I have the software. I don't know how to use it. Maybe I got to take the time, but I know that they can do something here and then it comes up on the screen. Maybe I'll just move the sign closer and it'll be easier to read. Okay. Let's move on and see what's going on with the cafe. I just need some water. All right, Spirit, what's going on with Capricorn? Talk to us. Let me understand. Capricorn, welcome in. All right, Capricorn, let's talk about you. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see who's coming towards you. Let's see how it plays out. Let's get their intentions. We have Hammer. It's Hammer time. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, persistence, and working on it. And we got self-indulgence. So focusing on your self-worth, healing, shadow work, and self-appreciation. All right, you might have a self-sabotager, or you're kind of sick of somebody and you're going to be giving them the old teen hope. Let's talk about a Capricorn. Let's see what this is. Or you could be archetyping. You could be looping and going through the same thing. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. That could be dating. It could be reunion. We're going to find out. What's on the other side? Knight of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa. Hey, saved by the chair again. 3 times I dropped a card today, and 3 times my chair saved them. So Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Hanged Man, Pisces, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Hermit, Virgo energy. But I feel like this Virgo's more, this Hermit's like, I think you're looping here, Capricorn. I think you're about to run into an archetype, and I think you've been there. It's going to be like a been there, done that, ain't going back type of energy. We have the Ace of, no, this way. Hold on. You got way more cards than I was anticipating here. Hermit, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, and there's the Magician. So I feel like with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, I think you're dating, getting to know people, shooting the shit, just getting to know them, taking things slow with that Knight of Pentacles energy. Do you need to know anything about that, about those? Well, my card's so far away. What did I do here? All right, let me put the cards closer to me so that, oh, what's this? Hold on. Two of Wands. Yeah, I think you have a decision to make. You're trying to do things differently. So I do feel there's like an archetype or a looping energy here with emotionally unavailable people. The King of Swords and the Tower. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio energy, and there's Aquarius. Heavy emphasis on Aquarius. The Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. I think you are Capricorn is looking for love, looking for a relationship. And I think you keep running across people who are emotionally unavailable. So there's an element here where you're going to take things slow, really get to know this person or people that you're dating. What's the Hanged Man here for Capricorn? What's this? The Sun and the Fool. There's someone that you feel potential with, though. With the Knight of Wands, but they're showing an unreliable energy. And there's the Hermit, and you can feel it. There's a Knight of Cups. So Capricorn, you're looping. So you're going to meet somebody here that you're very attracted to. You see a lot of potential. You're not going to rush into anything. You're going to take it slow, but you see potential with this person. And then red flags start popping up left, right, and center. Wee-oo, wee-oo. The sirens are going off. It's like when I saw the Temperance and the Hermit after this, it's like I feel like in the past, you may have overlooked those red flags, or you may have had patience with those red flags. Or sometimes, you know, as people, we try to overlook flaws and red flags, but then as we get to, I'm going to use like chewing really loud. Like you're on a date, they're chewing really loud. It's like, oh, you know what? Everything is really great. I can overlook that. But then like 6 months later, you're like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like you can't overlook it anymore. So it's like, I feel like you overlooked something in the past and you showed great patience, and you're not going to make that. You're not going to do that again. You're not going to make, I don't want to say mistake, because it's only a mistake if you repeat it. It's just a choice that you made in the past that didn't really work out the best for you. So you learn from it, right? If you don't learn, it's a mistake. And this is a learning reading. You're running into someone who has red flags, and it's a red flag that you experienced before, and you're frustrated. You're frustrated and you're irritated. But I do feel you let that go. There's no point. The longer you spend on the wrong person, the longer it takes for the right person to come through. But I feel very like frustrated, like defeated, like why do I keep running into this? And you know what? The fact is, in life, there's only one person for you. You got to go through those weeds. You got to reject them. You got to make it clear to Mother Sophia what you want. So I do feel the hammer comes down. I do feel you know your worth. I do feel you've done the shadow work. You recognize that red flag, Capricorn, and you're just going to continue to move forward with other options and looking for someone else. So I think this is like a really bad first date or a second or third date, but you start to see the red flags, you let it go. Okay. The Ace of Cups, the Magician, is there someone else or is that just letting go? It's just you letting go. There's not, yeah, there's a Seven of Wands, but you do have options. So there's other options here, but you're looking for the one, the Ten of Pentacles. So you do have other options. You're going to continue to look. You're looking for the Ten of Pentacles here, and you're not going to settle into something where you're not long-term compatible. All right, that's what's next here, Capricorn. So I'm not going to grab the Caring Connection, but as I mentioned before in a different reading, I need to have oracles in my reading. So let's see what you need to surrender to, and then we'll get to your potential outcome here. So what does Capricorn need to surrender to in the department of love? Effortlessness. Okay. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Sometimes we just got to release and let control, right? I say it all the time. My favorite metaphysical teacher is Florence Scovel-Shinn, and that's what I learned from her in the department of love is we can't manifest a specific person in a specific time. We just got to manifest the right person at the right time and trust that Mother Sophia is going to bring us the right person in the right time. And that's what I feel they're saying there. All right, let's do it. Capricorn, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in the month of August. Let's see if any of these options transpire into something. Let's see if you're still rejecting people left, right, and center. Let's talk about it. We have the Two of Wands, doing things differently, making different choices. Okay. Which is that? Death. Okay. Scorpio energy. I still feel you're rejecting people left, right, and center. Okay. You're not messing around. Let me say that. The King of Cups. Let's see who that is. All right. Let's see what's on the other side of that King of Cups. Hold on. Let me see if another card comes out with that. Yep. The Knight of Swords. Oh, no, excuse me. The King of Swords. The Page of Swords is in reverse. What is this over here? There's the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I feel like a lot of options, right? There's a lot. It's not from a lack of interest, Capricorn. It's just a lack of compatibility here. So, the Two of Wands and the Death. You don't see a future? Boy, bye, girl, bye. There's the door. Use it. But let's talk about this over here. The King of Cups, the Page of Swords is in reverse, and the King of Swords. Are these different people? Are they the same people? What's the Page of Swords in reverse? Who's the King of Cups for Capricorn? There's another rejection. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. The Four of Wands, and then the World, the High Priestess. So this is a liar. So you have a lot of red flags in your energy here. What the hell's going on? I'm going to ask what you have to do to get out of that loop. Because the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, you got another red flag here. This is a liar, cheater, stealer. They're not honest, and you know this. So you stop working on this. But again, it's like you thought there was potential. But you saw that red flag. You're releasing it. You're letting it go. So who's the King of Swords over here? Like, you just got a lot of red flags. Who's the King of Swords? Justice. Four of Wands is in reverse. The same energy. It's the same energy. The Queen of Cups. So it's like you think again. You let this person go, red flags. Ooh, this person seems to have potential. You talk to them, you get to know them, red flags. It's not the right person. So what's the lesson? Why is Capricorn looping here? What's the lesson? What does Capricorn need to learn or change or do differently? What is this? Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Huh. Capricorn, this is rough. Maybe I should have asked that question. The Capricorns might hate me after this. Trying to find a really nice way to say this. Yeah, the hammer part, there's a little bit of self-sabotage here. So the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse with the Death. So this is someone who is, and if it's not your message, it's not your message. And if it is and you get triggered, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be offensive. Sometimes tarot is here to help us, and sometimes we have to hear things we don't want to hear. And this, to get out of the loop, they need you to enjoy being single. Create the life that you love on your own, by yourself, where you don't need anyone else in your life to make you happy. And that's when you'll find the right person. So there's an element here where maybe you feel lonely being single. Maybe you've been single for a really long time and you're just trying to find that person. But it's kind of like looking for love in all the wrong places, right? Maybe you're meeting all these people on Tinder. Well, of course, they're just looking for a little piece of ass. They're not looking for something serious. So they want you to focus on being single and to focus on you, not so much on the love. And sometimes we can literally propel and reject what we want if we're focusing way too much on it. They want you to focus on you. Enjoy being single. Enjoy your time alone. And when you get to that spot where you're happy, completely content with your life on your own, that's when the right person will come through. I think you're going to continue to meet these red flags because I think you're looking for love in the wrong places. And there's the 9 of Cups. So there's appreciating yourself, appreciating you. It could even be a lack of self-esteem with that 9 of Pentacles in reverse, not knowing your worth, not knowing what you deserve. So Capricorn, I see you looping. That's the message I have for you today. Don't hate me. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger. But you're looping. You're going through the same thing. So you got to change the way that you're doing this, or you're going to continue to meet these red flags. That's what I have, and that's what your guys want to say today, Cap. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it at least helped you out. Let's close it off today with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer here for Capricorn? Never. All right, Cappy. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Okay. Hey, everybody. Live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? Where did I put my deck? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Did I miss anybody? How's it going? What's up? Yeah, sometimes, Christine, we got to walk away when we don't want to walk away, but it's really the best thing for us, right? I feel that. Hey, Marlene, how's it going? How you doing? Hey, Storm King. You don't know why you never get the live reading notifications? Do you have your notifications turned on? I hope so. If not, what I've heard other YouTubers say is unsubscribe and then resubscribe, and it'll start to give you the notifications. Okay. And, well, that's a really sweet thing to say. I think that's true love, is when you just want them to be happy. Hey, gun guy, how's it going? Okay. Let's talk about Aquarius, see what's going on in Aquarius Collective. Yeah. All right, Spirit Guides, talk to us. What's up with Aquarius? What's the energy around them? What am I doing? My sign is really far up here. Hope you guys can see that okay? All right, Aquarius in love. Aquarius, welcome in. All right, Aquarius, let's talk about you. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see what's coming towards you, who's coming towards you, how it plays out. Let's see what's next in love. Spirit, talk to us, baby. Talk to us. Wedding rings. Okie dokie, smoky. I think I got that for maybe Leo or someone else. But union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. So you could be married. Maybe someone's about to propose to you. If not, your relationship or connection is about to take to the next level. Or maybe it's just you're about to meet someone that you will marry. All right, let's talk about it. Let's get into it, Aquarius. What's its energy? Knight of Pentacles, very slow-moving energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Magician. Gemini energy here. Maybe it's been a slow manifestation to get that right person into your energy. 7 of Swords. Usually when I have, it could be lying, could be cheating. Usually when I get it with another air sign, which is with the Magician, it's more of strategy. But we'll see. We shall see. These are in reverse. The 10 of Wands, Judgment's in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. Now this is the card you want upside down, that's for sure. There's a Page of Pentacles. There's a 10 of Swords. And the Fool. Okay. I think that they're 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords and the Fool is an ending and a fresh start. So I'm not sure if it's a past coming back or if you're just having a fresh start after end of a relationship. Let's see. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Let's see what's going on here with Aquarius. Let's understand the energy here. Queen of Pentacles. Very heavy Earth energy. Could be Capricorn. What's the Devil? No, turning your back on toxic people. Okay. I believe here, yeah, there's a 3 of Swords. So Aquarius, I believe you're single. And you've just really been focusing on yourself. I think you've been healing after a very difficult relationship. You may have been married or just in like a common law, a long-term connection. And I just feel like you've been really taking the time to heal and manifest something more ideal for you in your life here. The 7 of Swords is strategy. But I do feel you're looking back. Why is Aquarius looking back? What's the 7 of Swords? My butt's getting numb. I've been sitting for too long. I need to put some feeling in my rear end. Okay, the Ace of Cups. 7 of Wands. You're looking back. Yeah, you're looking There's still a guarded energy. So it's like you're looking back, reflecting. I feel a very strong reflecting energy. What can I learn from this? What I don't want from this? What worked from this? What, there's a very strong reflective energy, just trying to manifest something more compatible and ideal into your life. I think Aquarius, you're trying to manifest, your future wife or husband. If you don't want to get married, that's cool. Just your life partner, right? Someone you're going to spend your life with. There's a little bit of stress, a little bit of burden. What's the 10 of Wands here for Aquarius? The Tower. Okay. The Ace of Wands. I don't think it's been easy moving on. Wheel of Fortune. But it's time. There's the Queen of Cups. Okay. I feel it. Okay. I understand. So the Seven of Swords was more about looking back, wondering if you made the right decision, right? Because I feel like you haven't really liked the options since your last long-term relationship. But that's all about to change. Everything in divine timing. I do feel this wedding rings as you're about to meet someone that changes your life, that you're going to marry. The Ace of Wands and the Tower is you meet someone and you're attracted. Ace of Wands in a relationship, a love reading is passion, chemistry, connection. So it's like all those frustrations, your patience has paid off. Divine timing is upon you, and that divine timing is now, baby. It's now. With the Judgment in reverse, and what's the Judgment in reverse, first of all? And then we'll tap into this person a little bit more. What's the Judgment in reverse? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel you're wondering if you made the right choice. And there's the Ace of Swords. But now you know. Once you meet the right person, you understand why that didn't work with that past person. And there's the Nine of Cups. Wish come true, dream fulfillment, temperance. Could be a Sagittarius here. Let's learn a little bit about this person that's about to enter into Aquarius's life. Because what I see here is you're positive now. You're certain. I made the right choice. I feel you might have been doubting yourself. I think you might have been single for a while or just trying to find that compatible partner and it just hasn't clicked. Let's learn a little bit about this click because I feel like the puzzle pieces are coming together. You complement each other. The Moon. Moon's in reverse. Knight of Swords is in reverse. Those are both in reverse. Okay. The Chariot. The Seven of Swords. And the Fool. The Moon is in reverse and the Knight of Swords is in reverse. This is talking about this other person. But the Moon in reverse, and it's the other person, I feel like they're very open. But I also feel like with the Knight of Swords in reverse, that's a very slow moving energy. But there's the Chariot, which is a successful energy. Star. I think your person's been single a long time too, to be honest here, Aquarius. Yeah, there's the Five of Pentacles. There's the Empress energy in the house. There's the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to be a slow mover. They feel it too. I think we have two very single and independent people coming through together. There's the Queen of Cups. They're emotionally available. So I interpret the Moon in reverse a little bit different sometimes when I'm doing the reading about two people because the Moon is going to be other people. And when it's upright, they're keeping secrets and it's in reverse. So they're going to be very open, very emotionally available. There's a lot of potential here, but I do feel it's a slow moving energy. I feel there's caution on both ends. I feel you're both excited, but neither one of you really want to move too quickly and ruin things. They feel that destined too. Like I said, you guys are you're each other's lobsters, right? As Phoebe Buffet would say. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the world. This is your last. There's the King of Swords. You're certain that this is your last first kiss, your last first hug, your last first everything, your last first date. You're certain you're going to marry this person, and I feel they feel the same. But I also feel like neither one of you want to count your chickens before they hatch because you've both been disappointed in love. But you would definitely make each other happy. So get ready for some excitement in your life, Aquarius. You will be in a relationship with this person. There is a very strong bond and friendship developing here with a lot of love and romance in your future. All right. Well, let's grab an oracle. Let's see what it wants to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome, and we'll see how this is playing out for you. What's the caring connection between Aquarius and this person coming through? What is the caring connection here? Universe. Yeah. The universe is guiding you to that special person, so allow everything to take its natural course. Everything in divine timing. And for the collective I've tapped into today, that's now. All right, Aquarius, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August. There's the King of Swords on the bottom. Let's see where you are in August. Let's see how it's progressing. We have the Devil. Could be Capricorn. But then the Devil's looking at the Sun. We'll see. There's the Knight of Pentacles. I feel it might be an earth sign or someone who has a lot of earth in their chart here. Look at both of these are looking directly at the sun. Potential, happiness, happy ending, riding off in the sunset. I'm seeing Dazed and Confused in my head, but I know that, at the end of Dazed and Confused, they're like driving in the car and they're just driving down the road, right? Driving into the future, into opportunities. Five of Pentacles. Everybody's looking at the sun here. Okay, what's on the other side of the Five of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles. Here. Death. The King of Cups. The Page of Swords. The Death here is change. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. It's not moving that quick. This is very, very slow. I want to clarify the Devil here to see if there's something like an indulgence or an addiction or something, or why is the Devil here? The Five of Swords. The Death. Options. The Four of Cups is here. Okay. There's the Knight. You don't want to be single anymore, but you don't want to rush. There's the Knight of Swords. But in this deck, the Knight of Swords is not rushing anywhere. He's standing at the top of this mountain, and he's looking at things from a bird's eye view. There's the Moon. There's trust issues here. So I do think this person's quite guarded. You're willing to walk away from options. You want to be in a relationship. You're ready to solidify this. But they're not. So there's a very slow moving energy. You guys are working on it, and it's making you question, like, are you dating someone else? Are you involved with someone else? Like, let's let go of the options here. Like, I got feelings. I want to progress this forward. We've been dating 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. You know if you want to be with me or not. So there's the Tower and the Four of Cups. I think there's someone else in their energy, Aquarius. You're being patient. But there's the Ten of Cups. There's the Empress and the Queen of Swords. We do have the King and the Queen of Swords. So you guys aren't on the same page about how quickly this relationship or connection is going to move forward. It's causing you to doubt it. I would too. What do you want to say about the Five of Pentacles? The Moon. There's a lack of trust. There's the Page of Pentacles, though. What the hell? And there's the Lovers. I got to understand this person. So, and there's the Magician. There's a Three of Pentacles. So it's like they're assuring you there's no other options. You're the one that I want to be with. I'm not hiding anything. I just want to take this slow. So this is just a very guarded person. I really just think that they take a long time to open up and let you in. And it's going to be up to you how patient you are. But they're assuring you, like, that's what this is. I'm assuring you. I'm not keeping anything. I'm honest. I'm not seeing anybody else. There's nobody else here. I just want to take this very slow. So you're going to have to decide if they're moving too slow for you, right? If it's been like 6 months down the road, nothing's really happening, it's not going anywhere. There's a lot of potential, Aquarius, but this person's been hurt in the past, and they're taking this very slow. You're going to have to decide how patient you want to be. That's what I have, and that's what your guys want to pass along today. So Aquarius, I do hope you enjoyed your reading, and let's close it off today with a yes or no question. Baby. Yes or no? What is the answer for Aquarius? Oh, look at this. I'll tell you later. All right, let's see if we can get an answer. Let's see if it's later enough. Yes or no? What's the answer for Aquarius? Yes or no? Spirit guides? Not possible. Okay, Aqua, that's what I got. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Itchy head. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat, how's it going? Hey, welcome, Charles. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, we're coming to the last sign of the zodiac. What's up with Pisces? Okay. Thanks for letting her know procrastination and laziness. Hatch fights back. Okay. Let's move forward here to Pisces. Spirit guides, what's up, Pisces? What's going on? Who's coming towards them in the departments of love? Pisces, welcome in. All right, Pisces, let's talk about you. Let's see what's next. Let's see who is coming towards you in love. Let's see how it's going to play out. Let's see what collective we tap into today. Wow, we got Cupid's arrow. You've been poked by Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. We have camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, and healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and life, self-care, being happy. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into this reading here. See what's next in love for the Pisces collective. What do we got here? We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the Seven of Swords. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini energy. Seven of Swords energy. We'll see what that means. It's looking over that Magician. We got the Empress energy in the house. Taurus, Virgo, Libra energy here. We have the Sun in reverse. Ooh, okay. Leo energy. We have the Six of Pentacles. What's on the bottom? King of Cups. Could be you. Relationship. Taurus energy. Hierophant. You're looking for a relationship. Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Trying to figure out if this person's relationship material. Okay, let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. How do we start this? Who's this Knight of Pentacles? What is this Knight of Pentacles? The Devil's in reverse. The Lovers is in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. I feel that this is your healthy choice. The Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So I feel like if you see, when I see this, you're really taking your time here. You're not rushing into anything. I do feel you're looking for something serious, but if you see a red flag, if you see a disharmony, if you see lack of potential, lack of compatibility, sometimes there's no red flag. It's just not the right person. You're just not compatible, you know? You just want different things. So you're really trusting your intuition here and taking your time to find the right person and to manifest the right person into your life. What's the Magician here? Is this manifestation or communication? The Ace of Wands. You want passion. There's the Ace of Wands. Death. Oh, okay. No naughty time until commitment comes through for Pisces. There's the Sun. Yeah. So you need to be certain of their intentions. You know, basically your chastity belt's on. It's got the key. It's locked. And they're going to have to take the time to unlock it. No players here. I feel the Seven of Swords is like, once you feel, I feel you're really intuitive. I mean, your Pisces is a silly thing to say, but you're really using your intuition here. You're just not wasting your time with liar, cheaters, stealers. You know your value. You know your worth. And what I feel is coming through here is a red flag or a player or someone who's looking for naughty time. They're not going to get that naughty time. Cross watcher, tisk tisk. The key's locked and Pisces ain't opening it for you. So Pisces, I feel a little bit of a disappointment here. I do feel someone that you feel potential with. I feel there's passion, there's chemistry, but I also feel like this person's looking for that. They might just be looking for a casual FWB or like a one-night stand even. So this person's just wanting something physical. You know your value, you know your worth, and I don't feel you're looking for that. I do feel a sense of disappointment though. So I really feel like you thought that there was potential. And that's why you're taking it slow and you're smart to do that, right? Especially if someone wants something from you, they're going to be trying to impress you. They're going to be showing you the good side of themselves, right? People don't just meet someone and show them their flaws right off the bat. They try to hide them. So there's an element here of a casual person, a liar, player, stealer, cheater, someone who's giving to multiple people. And like I said, the belt's locked. They don't have the key. And you're going to reject this person and you're going to choose yourself. Sorry to say that, Pisces. That's what I got. So let's grab some oracles. We'll see what they want to say. We'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. And we'll see how things progress forward for you. And we'll see where you are in a month. See if someone new comes through. See maybe if this person smartens up or wants something different. We'll find out. But first of all, what does Pisces need to surrender to pull in true love? Creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Okay. All right. Well, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get your potential outcome. So Pisces, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August. Let's see if someone new comes through. Let's see if this person's still in your energy. Let's see how you're doing, baby. How is Pisces doing in a month? How are things playing out here? It's the direction. This is in reverse. King of Wands is in reverse. Seven of Cups is in reverse. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. We have the Emperor. Oh dear. Okay. Who's on the other? What's on the other side of this Emperor? I think we got some. I don't want to get ahead of the Nine of Wands. Okay. There's the Queen of Wands. There's the Two of Swords. There's the Four of. You're going with the flow. There's the Queen and the King of Cups. I feel compatible elements here. The King of Wands is in reverse with the Seven of Cups in reverse. I don't know if this is the same person as this, but it's not the past person. Let's get an inkling on this energy first. Yeah, the Star. There's the walking away of options. Okay, so in a month, your little story takes a little twist here. You're ready to commit. You meet this person. They're treating you well. There's the Empress energy. So you meet someone new. Maybe you have multiple options back here, but I wasn't really feeling this person. The only thing I don't like is they're in reverse, but why? Three of Wands, because they have competition. So you're dating this person. You're getting to know this King of Wands, and you're ready to commit. And when I say you're presenting as the Queen of Wands here. So there's a very strong physical attraction here. And you're ready to move forward with this person. You see a lot of potential. They're what you're looking for. They have the qualities, the characteristics, but the masculine isn't quite ready to do that just yet. So they're going to be telling you, let's take things a little bit slow. I do feel that they have other options. The Six of Wands and the Emperor, because they evolve from the King of Wands to the Emperor over here. And we have the Empress in energy. That's power couple alert, power couple alert. So I see a lot of potential. Is this masculine now progressing it forward? Where does it stand? Can I understand this? They like the attention that they get. That's the problem. And there's the Star in reverse. Oh, Pisces. Okay. Just be cautious. So in a month, yeah, this isn't really a happy ending. This is someone where, this is a rough reading, and I'm so sorry. You feel potential with this person. You want to progress forward with this person, but they are not willing to give up their options. So they're not looking for something serious. And they're looking for, and you end up getting hurt a little bit. And the Nine of Wands is there. You got your guard up. So you keep running into, there's the Queen of Pentacles. What's this Queen of Pentacles? That's the other person. Oh my gosh, they're married. Oh shit. Okay. The Chariot and the Four of Pentacles. Oh. Huh. This person wants their cake and to eat it too. This person's toxic. You're going to find out that they're married, to Pisces. And there's the Two of Wands and there's the Eight of Wands. This, okay, I understand. You feel potential with this person. This person's married though, and they don't want to separate. They don't want to divorce. They're honest with you. They're not hiding it. But then you put your walls up. I mean, yeah, of course, you're married. What the fuck? And you end it. So I'm sorry to say that. You meet someone where there's a lot of potential. You feel like it can work, and they're really not, they're taken. They're not available. And you're getting frustrated here. So you're just going to move on, go with the flow and wait for the right person. Seven of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles, but you do get hurt. So just be cautious here. I feel someone who has potential. You feel chemistry, you feel connection, but they're not single. You might meet this person at work and it's like you feel like there's something here. I feel that they initiate things with you, and I do feel that they pursue you. But they don't tell you initially that they're married, and then they do. I'm sorry to say that, Pisces. You get courted and pursued by someone who is not single here in a month. You're having a rough time in love. What can Pisces do to escape this cycle? What can Pisces do to change this, to escape this? Let's understand that. Patience. I feel like that's what you're doing, though. Queen of Cups. Patience with your heart. You're a Pisces, and Pisces on Pisces moon, so you're going to feel it very deeply, and you might feel very deeply very quickly. It is really patience and healthy boundaries when you get to know. I feel like there's an element of taking advantage of your kindness, of your sweetness here. And I do feel that's a theme of your life. So, and it's like, that's why you were being so cautious back here. And then I feel like you let your guard down here only to find out that this person's married and you're going to get left out in the cold here. So the message here is to really don't, like, the energy that we were feeling at the beginning of the reading where you're taking things slow and you're being very cautious. The person you meet in a month, make sure you're doing the same. Don't, I feel like there's an element where you might get ahead of yourself and you end up getting really hurt. So to say that, Pisces, this person's not available. So it's really about choosing yourself. That's what I have. That's what your guys want to say today. So Pisces, I'm sorry to say that, but that's the collective. It's a little bit of a warning read for you. Be cautious with your heart, Pisces. So let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer here for Pisces? We got try again, and what do you think? Okay, let's see if we can get you a yes or no. Spirit, talk to us, yes or no. What is the answer? I think so. All right, Pisces, I really do wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. Hey, Pretty Rainbow, how's it going? Hey, Saggy5, welcome in. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed your readings. And I'll be back either Thursday or Friday with another live. So I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm sorry I wasn't available last week. I just went up to the cottage with my son for a bit. So I can't really do live readings when I'm up at the cottage. There's just way too many distractions. So I do wish you guys the best. I will see you later in the week. I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye, everybody.